Hey Ubers, how you going? Well, it's the weekend, yippee, once again. Tonight I want to quickly talk about LED lights. I've had a few questions over the last week about how do I use LED lights in my assemblages, and if I would give a demonstration about how I put them in. I'm not going to give you a demonstration, but I am going to talk you through the process that you'll be able to understand easily enough. It's not rocket science, it's quite straightforward and simple. The type of LED lights that I use are the battery operated ones. I mean, you can get LED lights that are flexible, that you need like a transformer that you can plug into your main power supply, and there's, you know, so many different variations, alternatives, all different price ranges depending where you can get them from. If you can get them from Japan or China, you know, you can get them quite cheap and you know, you can get a reasonable amount. Here in Norway it's really expensive, so I've always looked for the cheap alternative. You know, even if I have to import stuff from another country, I have to pay quite a high import tax if I spend more than 50 bucks, which is a rip-off, it doesn't really make much financial sense for me to do that, so I've always got to look for the cheapest option within Norway. I've been looking to put lights in my assemblages and stuff for ages, and even in some of the back of my paintings I have lights because I wanted to create like a glow behind the painting. And you know, I've been frustrated over the last couple of years because I haven't really found anything that I've wanted, or it's been so expensive it's not even worth, you know, practically it's just, you just can't do it. Anyway, I was talking to an encaustic artist who's on my Ning site, Mo God Beer, and she's an encaustic artist and she's looking at creating light boxes for her encaustic works to go on. So, you know, the light shines through the back and goes through the wax and you can see all the layers and colours and stuff. And her and her husband have been working on ideas, and she's sent away for some flexible LED lights, and they're trying to figure out a system. So if you know of a system that works really well and it's quite affordable, then post it as a video response or let us know or send us to a website, because that would really help. Anyway, getting back to this. I came across, I just went to the lighting store and I came across these. These are quick bright LED lights and they're battery operated. And I'll just show you on the back so you get an idea of what they are used for. You can put them in cupboards, in cabinet lightings, under cabinet lighting. That one's an entry door. You can have them inside drawers, basement lighting, light up toolboxes. And basically, here's a demonstration. It says try me. It has a magnet, and the magnet's there, and when it comes into contact with where the battery is, it turns it off. So when you put it, you could actually attach the magnet to a drawer, and when you open the drawer, the light comes on. And they come with all of these small little batteries. So I've got 10 of those. So that's what I use. But I pull them apart. They don't stay like that. Here's one I've pulled apart, and that's obviously the light section, and the battery section is on the back. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple, and the light's really good. It's quite a strong, bright light. So now I will show you how to put a light similar to this in an assemblage box, and I'll give you other ideas of what I've done and what I'm doing. I'll just turn it around for a moment, and as you can see, the thing is in the back, and that's where the battery is. You can take it off, put it on. So all I've done is I've cut a hole obviously out in the back of my box. Pretty simple, straightforward. Okay, so it's best to put your light source in before you do anything to your assemblage, because there's no point doing it after you put your assemblage together. Now what I do is I use lids from little boxes. I buy all of these little boxes that you can decorate and do stuff with, and I've been using the lids of them to actually sit inside my assemblage box. They're light, they're made of paper, and they're quite strong. So all I do is I just cut a hole out and sit the LED light in like so, and then I'll use some silicone, which I just buy this silicone, bathroom silicone, and glue it obviously onto the top, and then I'll turn it over and I'll glue the battery pack onto the reverse side, so it's you know, one strong unit. The good thing about these, you can bend these in different directions to get the desired effect. And then it's just a matter of cutting a hole in the back of your box that obviously suits the size that you want. And then I just take my silicone, run it around the edge, and then glue it down into the box like so, and then you'll have your hole in the back. Pretty simple, straightforward, and then you can just work your assemblage up over the top. Another example here is the my current assemblage that I'm working on. This one is actually going to have a light. The light source is going to be, I'm going to mount the battery pack in the top here, and then the light source is going to come through into the center. I've got this clockwork stuff where I'm thinking of putting it just in the door, but I'm sort of going to create like a little world in there first, and I'm going to use the head, and the head's just going to rest on the top, and the head's going to be removable, so you can take it off to change the batteries. So that's what I'm doing with that assemblage and with that LED light. The other day I went and bought this halogen light because I thought it was quite a small, compact little light. It doesn't actually feel hot. It's warm, but it's not hot, because I wanted to try and create something where I could mount my plexiglass onto the front of them and have them like as desk things. But this one is actually a bit too bright. Maybe I could get a dimmer installed into the light and then just tone it down a bit. But you know, I'm looking for alternatives at the moment for that. So that was something that I was looking at, but far too bright. And this is a canvas work that's not finished. It's still a work in progress, but it does have a light in it. I put a keyhole in there, and I've mounted, there's an eye in there, as you can see it, but there's a light source on the back as well. And all I've done is glued a big canvas at the back and created everything inside with a battery pack. Now this one's a bit big, so I'm actually going to take it apart and just put in the small LED lights now that I've found them, because before I couldn't find them, so I had to use what I could find, but it's a bit bulky, so I'm going to pull it apart and redo it. But just goes to show you what you can do. You don't have to limit it just to assemblages or light boxes. You can actually create things in your paintings. So that's about it, guys. I hope that I've helped you out in some way, and I hope it's given you some ideas about how you can use LED lights to make your work a lot more interesting, and just throw a different light on it, so to speak. If you have any suggestions about things that you've come across that have worked, then please leave a comment, or feel free to email me, or you can post a video response, because I really believe in, you know, knowledge is not just one person's, it's everybody's, and you know, why not share it? Alright, that's it, guys. Have a great weekend and next week, and I'll catch you all soon. Later.